Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and righteousness and sincerity to you Israelite foreigners. Come back home to the truth. To those that passed away serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. All right, I want to do this video because, I was just, kind of talking to myself in my car. I do that all the time. And I was just kind of thinking about in the spirit, as far as what we're dealing with here in the truth. It's evolved a lot. You know what I'm saying? Being in this truth isn't in 2019 isn't what it was in 2000. This YouTube thing, YouTube revolutionized the truth and gave us the platform that we can go and teach the truth to people in other countries and all of that. YouTube was launched in 2006. I was actually part of the first Israelite video that was on YouTube. Because you got to remember, YouTube wasn't always popular either. Now you got cooking videos on YouTube. You got rap videos on YouTube. I come from an era where YouTube was literally that. Notice the name, YouTube. It's like a TV station, and you put, so it was probably meant for family videos and possibly instructional videos. And the video that I was on was somebody, I guess, an Edomite or somebody that happened to be watching the camp and pulled out their camera phone, and they filmed us and put it up, and even said that half an hour after their camera phone went off that there was a fight, because that was that famous notorious video where we pretty much put hands on this cracker for stepping to Zabak the wrong way. You know what I mean? But this was in 2007, and it started, I think it was called Black Israelites, that video. That was the first video ever that featured Israelites on YouTube. Then I find that brothers are actually putting themselves up on YouTube. That's something you can do, which is GMS, the apostles of GMS, the elders. I'm like, damn, so you could put yourself on YouTube? So then that's when I brought it up to Zabak, like, listen, we don't got to do this BCAT bullshit no more. Because our YouTube was BCAT, something Brooklyn Cable Access Television. And we had to watch our mouths on that shit. Like, we had to be very careful what we say and how we say it. Well, not how we say it, but what we say. We can't use so-called curse words because it's public access. So, we went from, having to have a real camera, because we couldn't send public access a damn MP4 file or whatever, a video, in digital format. We had to give them cassette tapes. Believe it or not, in the early 2000s, you still had, VHS tapes. You know what I mean? So, in 2000 and change, we still had that. And that was just a time where if you wanted to catch Israel, you caught them. Before that, you caught them on the streets, or you happen to be lucky enough to have access to public access. And honestly, who's looking? It's not like you could Google public access back then. We didn't have, if we had Google was like, Israelites on Google was almost impossible. Because I'm going to be honest, like, when I first came into truth, I wanted to do a lot of research, and it was hardly anything there. Like, y'all brothers that's in this truth now that use the internet, let me tell y'all something. The internet was not very cooperating back in 2000, 2001, 2002. Even at the beginning of YouTube, it wasn't really cooperating. You had to type in Black Israelites at one point to find any Hebrew Israelites, any camp videos. So I just want to bring y'all up to speed to let y'all know, those of y'all young brothers out there that only know YouTube, Israel on YouTube, is that there was Israel before YouTube, and how we did it, we just went to camp. And there were times where we filmed camps. Again, VHS, or we had some type of format where, it was digital and we put it on a VHS. At that time, there was like these little cassettes that you would actually have an adapter that was a VHS, and, you played it that way. But this shit has not been easy. It used to be so difficult to get the word out past just people in front of you at camp. And like I said, how YouTube, how you go on Google and you type in whatever you want to look for and it'll come up with YouTube links. It wasn't like that with public access TV. How could you? You had to stumble across Israel back then. Just like now, 9 times out of 10 people ain't just gonna look for Israelites on YouTube. Now breakdowns are on YouTube. You could get explanations. You could get all types of things on YouTube. YouTube was not shit for me when I came in the truth. It didn't exist. So I'm just saying that for you brothers out there, you young brothers that came into the truth through YouTube, be very appreciative of the brothers that take the time to go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that wasn't always readily available, and use it carefully. You know what I'm saying? Use it the right way. Don't put out the wrong thing. Don't put out the wrong image of us. You know what I mean? Be realistic when you post videos on YouTube. Because I'm telling you, when it wasn't around, and also, not saying you gotta, look up to me, whatever, but also respect the brothers out there that was in it before YouTube. Because we was out here trying to teach this word to y'all with no YouTube, with no internet. That internet was not helpful, man. I'm telling you, you typed in Black Israelite. When I was trying to learn, I had to go to a school to learn. I had nothing online. Picture it. Picture not having, picture you having to teach your fruit, not sending your fruit videos and expecting them to get it. You know what I mean? Picture that, because it ain't easy. That's why brothers look up to the Bun lawyers, the GMS, HODC 12, all these guys. These guys were out there before me. These brothers, these prophets was out there. Because I don't want to use guys. I know a lot of times the word guys is used interchangeably with basically whatever, but these brothers, these prophets was out there, before I was. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely was bringing it out and didn't have any help. Didn't have no multimedia, social media. There was no Facebook to, so you, or if there was Facebook, that was around the time when, it was only in Harvard and shit like that. Like it was like literally we had no help from nothing. So when you get social media, you get YouTube, you get different brothers decided to start their own websites. That's when you get Israel really like exploding all over the world, But with that, I'm gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the 4 corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed away serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. Shalom.